Hey, it's Greg Sisson with Remax First Choice here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm down here in the bottom left corner in the circle. I'm sharing my screen with you today because I want to answer a question using some visuals. The question is, Greg, how is COVID-19, how is this going to affect the local Grand Strand real estate market? Well, here we go. Let's jump right in. So I got this little blog from Keeping Current Matters, and I want to scroll down and show you 5 graphs that show why today, 2020, this shift in the market, which has been triggered by COVID-19, because we're definitely in a shift, why it's different from 2007 and 8 when we peaked last time and had a crash. Okay, so let's look at this and I'll make some closing comments. So when you look at the first one is mortgage standards. Standards are nothing like they were back then. This graph shows how easy it was to get a mortgage, the mortgage credit availability index, and you can see the last, 7 years or so or longer, it has been more of a flattened curve. That's important. Secondly, prices. Prices in 2005, 6, and really peaking in May or June of 06 locally were out of control. We saw double-digit price increases. Look at this graph. This is all national stuff. The 6 years leading up to the housing crash, we saw double-digit price appreciation. The last, say, 5 years, we've seen more normal appreciation, 3 to 5% appreciation. The third thing to think about is the inventory. I've been talking about supply of inventory for years, and it's a great way to look at the health of a market. Back in 2007, nationally, we had an 8.2 month supply of inventory. Today, we have a 3-month supply. Now, let's talk about the Grand Strand. I looked back in April of 2011 at near the bottom of our market. We had a 15.3 month supply of single family homes. Okay. Today, we have about a 5-month supply. Okay. So we have had 3 times the inventory back then. The fourth idea is that homes became too expensive to buy then. So the affordability of a house now relative to income is just a more affordable to buy. And in the Grand Strand, we are very affordable as a marketplace compared to most other markets around the country. And lastly, people are equity rich. They're not tapped out. So this little graph is interesting. It shows in 2007 how much equity people had in their home. And it appears based on this graph that we have a lot more equity in our properties now. So what does this all mean? Well, nobody has a crystal ball. I sure don't. I do know that we've been set up for a shift for several years. We've been roughly 7 or 8 years of an upward trending market. So I just wanted to bring some clarity and some calmness to where we stand now that looks like fundamentally we're in a better place. Doesn't mean that it's going to be tough for a while, but we do have, just in this particular moment in time, the next 3 or 4 weeks until we get outside of the COVID-19 stuff, we are able to show our properties. Yes, showings are down, but my agents and us, we're all doing virtual showings. We're able to take listings now. We're still doing listings. Homes that are unoccupied, people are going and looking at those more so than homes that are occupied, which is understandable. So we're adapting. We're doing virtual presentations with sellers. We're doing virtual showings through Zoom and other technology so we can help serve you, the public, and the buyers and sellers. So reach out to me, call me if you want to look specifically at your property and how this may affect you. We're here for you. Hope you have a great Easter. Talk to you soon.